Hey, what's up, everybody? By the time y'all get this, it'll probably be like morning. Just want to do a quick video. Now all these Cal Kuzma trades been coming up and things like that. So this is like a WFSO reaction Bucks edition. Excuse me, they just needed that. So one of the things I saw online, but let me see if I can get it on my real Milwaukee Bucks group, fans group. So let's look for that. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, that was another one. With the Shane Gould, like everybody's talking about. So yeah, this is the one that popped up. Kyle Kuzma for DeMar DeRozan. The problem with that is like they Bucks are trying to get younger, not older. So I forgot what is this average. How, the Yeah, of course you can play the small forward shooting guard, but okay, not that bad numbers this year. 22 points a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and I would say 48% from the field. But the problem is he's not that good, of a 3-point shooter. So that's gonna be one of the downfalls. So of course he's 6'6". So I'm just trying to figure out like how this works. So I know he can play the shooting guard and the small forward as well. But yeah, he's 35 and he's kind of like home in California. When they said from Oakland, and it's like why should we get him? So what we're gonna try today that we're just gonna see how is this gonna work. So I know we probably won't even get like a draft pick out of this, you know what I mean? But okay, now I'm not gonna view them just yet. Let's go to Sacramento, which they were in the play-in, but they ended up losing to the Mavericks. And Memphis, they had an 8 seed and they lost to the Mavericks. So what a outcome of alternative events with that one. So, and I told them on the Amara Logic that I was going to celebrate if the Knicks beat the Celtics. So party, 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 party. Don't worry, it's a flavored water drink, orange cream. But I hopefully Mara does have him like another video he's gonna do. He's probably gonna do one tomorrow. If he is, I am gonna be on there, and I'm gonna be like, Boston lost, Boston lost. Oh God! But anyway, so 6'6", 220, 35-year-old DeMar DeRozan. Because I know the Kings are looking to move him as well. So as you can see, they got 10 players on their roster that's like completely signed. Then I wonder who's their free agent. Okay, Trey Lyles their free agent. Doug McDermott is free agent. Jake LaVara is free agent. Oh yeah, I forgot they had JaVale McGee. They really didn't like use him much from what it seems like. Oh yeah, I think he's like 6'11", 270. So that's and 37. So let's see. Jay Crowder. We know the incident that happened. With him when we got him for like 5 second-round draft picks. Shh. Y'all sit down. But Anyways, okay, Markel Fultz is another free agent. Okay, they got a two-way player. That's so Crawford and Jonathan for the three two-way players that they either had to resign or just let them go. So okay, let's get back to this. So how is this gonna work? It seems like the Bucks will be paying a little bit more, but if they do this, Sacramento will save at least like a little bit over 2 million. So trade to the Bucks. Then they take a 29-year-old Kyle Kuzma. Sorry for a second. I'm trying to play my game at the same time. Just try to play it before I go to bed. But oh yeah, his number is 0. I forgot, but those season stats, over 14 points again, about 6 rebounds and 3 assists. PER is like 10.3, and according to Barrett, he's the worst player in the NBA, which he's on that tier, but he's not the worst player in the NBA. Let's see. Then they send Kyle Kuzma to the Kings. Yeah, because all it did is just save, them under like 2 million. So there's gonna be some draft picks involved, of course. Like if they decide to like take them, the only thing they come probably like smart if they to do like give. Oh crap! You can't do a 2031 second round swap because they don't have no 2031 second round pick. But they got two of the they got two first round picks, but I don't think the swap with that is going to work unless they decide, have a, first round pick swap. Then they'll be in like some other trouble, so that's not going to work. So yeah, this is going to be hard and going to be a little bit difficult if they, if they want to do that. And the Kings going to, they're going to want to pick. So let's just see what we can if this can work without it, which I think it will, but let's see. Yeah, it will work. Like I said, Kings will be saving a little bit over 2 million, and surprisingly, the Bucks will have more wins. Although they had to give up more minutes, and well, okay, their offense is actually be a little bit better, but their defense ain't gonna go down that much. But like. So that's really like not a big thing. So let's see. So of course they, because currently they have like nearly 28 million and away from getting the first apron, and there's a probably maybe opportunity. They can not resign Brook Lopez and use both that money to Gary Trent Jr. and Kevin Porter Jr. if Kevin Porter Jr. decides to opt out. So I know, kind of praying that he doesn't, and try with the team, and hopefully there's no Giannis trade rumors, and I think they'll be fine. Sorry, I just need to drink that. So I don't know why people think that that teams were going to take Kyle Kuzma unless we throw in the pick. Sorry to disappoint y'all, but we're going to be stuck with Kuzma, which I don't care. Only thing I care about is just like he work on this game in the off season and hopefully improve. Maybe you need some of the coaching staff, to work with him. That would probably help a ton. But another trade that they was talking about, this ain't involving like Kyle Kuzma. So let's reset everything, and it won't be the Kings that be out there. It would be. Oh, I just passed them. There they go. Golden State Warriors. So it's like, how are they gonna do this? And yeah, I was just about to say like, okay, restricted bird rights. So yeah, he's a restricted free agent. So that's what they mean. So I get it when cause normally they put like restricted free agent like RFA, but it said UFA, but they put on the side, restricted bird rights. So just say, let's say off. Oh no, that wouldn't even work because I don't think the Bucks can even offer him that much money, and no, that'd just be insane. So there's no way they can do that. So people thought, they can do. Let's see if we can do this. I'm sorry, but okay, let's do the contract type. Standard contract. So let's just say 2 years. Salary, what they say. Okay, let's just say he doesn't. He accept this from Golden State. Let's do that. So yeah, this is gonna be kind of weird, and so it's a custom contract. So let's see. Let me modify the contract. Okay, just to seem fair. Yeah, I know this is like a little bit slow, so I apologize about that. Let's see. Like I said, I'm trying to do that and play this at the same time where I'm actually failing. So, guys, I'm still, just trying to do this at the same time. Let's just say they stop at 27 million, and like the 2 year contract, it probably would be a little bit more, like around 28 million. So I don't know how that's gonna work. They're gonna probably and then have to multiplayer trade between the two, or add like a third team into it. Uh, yeah, they gotta do something, to make this a little faster for people. Oh yeah, you can type it in, so I wasn't even thinking. Yep, silly me. Didn't even think about that. So let's just say 28 million. Let's do that one. Okay, get out of that one, and okay, they do that, they'll be in the first apron. So that's interesting. So let's say trade to the Bucks. Let's see. I don't know how it's gonna work, but that's what they probably would think. Trade away Bobby Portis, and we gotta get a draft pick from a former champion. So, yeah, they got a second round pick as well. It's the 41st pick. But yeah, I don't think that that. Oh wow, they got mostly first round picks. So Minnesota holds the right to swap for the second round pick. Yeah, wow. Golden State, like in the same situation as we are. Let's just say we just take their second round pick. And could we add like anybody else to very close, making the contract even? But I know that if they want to do like Kuzma for Kaminga, that's a possibility. But let's see. Yeah, wouldn't like to do that, but would that even it up? Let's see. Yeah, that's really gonna be tricky. Yeah, that's really gonna be tricky. I don't even know how that gonna work unless they Yep, there's no way they're gonna do it without the Bucks not trying to be over, but maybe they will do a 2-for-1. But then again, they can do it because they're under the they're not in the first apron yet, so and that can work out for Golden State too. And plus, they're gonna try to like get a big body, and they also mentioned that Brook Lopez may be their favorite person to pick for their team this off season. Of course, y'all know Brook is a free agent, so you know. Oh, okay, that didn't work. So, what's the problem? Okay, Milwaukee will have 9 standard contract players after the trade. And will need to get to 14 to the roster. Oh, ain't even. Oh, okay. So 3 to 4 years. So okay, that's not like a big deal. Cut 1.8 million from the Warriors trade value. Okay, so that's really not like a big concern in my opinion. So it probably would have worked, but not that big in the deal. And oh wow, a little bit better on offense, but a little bit down on defense. So and plus, saves them over 9 million. So I wouldn't even worry about that. So let's not gonna save trade, but okay, close it. Uh, but yeah, because that's one of the trades the fans were talking about. Get Kaminga for Bobby Portis, but they also said you can get Kaminga for who's that Kyle Kuzma, but I don't know if they want to take Kyle Kuzma. So that's the craziest thing. I'm gonna say, or if they do a sign and trade for each player for like Kaminga and Lopez, and a sign and trade, they probably can do that. And plus, I guess will still be a little bit younger, but I don't know why people would think to get that get him because we don't need any more like power forwards. Like just the thing, they just gotta be smart enough to resign Jericho Sims, in my opinion. So that will really help them out. But that's just what I think. And plus, you got the draft. You know, maybe you can like do cash considerations for like another draft pick in the second round, which some people wouldn't care. So, but even if it did work, you have you can get your that Chinese center, Hanson Yang, get him with that pick if he's available. Then this one, they can just get whatever they want, but in my opinion, I think they should get like a point guard. But that's just my take of it. Just in case they don't sign, Ryan Rollins. Um, Yeah, we already know there's no way that the Jazz are gonna that we're gonna get that pick next year, the second round. So we're better off, just be happy with the first round. So I'm not concerned about that. Um, so 2026 and 2027, like both teams, swap Pelicans and that. 2028 will be a little bit tricky as well. Then they don't have nothing in 2029, but has something in 2030. So I just hate when people like concerned, they didn't get that much draft capital. If they keep it, they do. So people don't know, you get a generational player like once in a while, not once in a lifetime, but just once a while, and you never know that person may come from this, second round. And I think that's probably what people don't believe. So we'll probably will do might to make people happy. We did it reset the trade? No, it didn't. So okay, it kind of did, but are they still there? Let's keep that draft pick. Anyways, let's start this over, and going to do one more trade before we end this. So wait a minute, let me look at the Celtics right quick. But I don't think they're gonna want anything. Like they're gonna be stuck with Jason Tatum. Oh my God, they're in the second apron. So that's not good. Um, well, oh wow, wow. They like about over 200 million for their starting five. So yeah, either way, they're like kind of screwed. And of course, you got these minor contracts and all that, but okay, those are the people they keep. So who's in free agency? Okay, they got bird rights on Al Horford, but I think I don't know. He's 38 and he still plays good for his age. Maybe he's stay for one more season and call it quits, or just call it quits this year. Torrey Craig, yeah, they're going to keep him. Luke Cornett, of course, they got bird rights on him, so they can sign him to whatever amount they want. But yeah, for his performance, the times when Kristaps Porzingis was out, he did good. I don't know why they still got Blake Griffin on here. Drew Peterson and there's two. That's two of their two-way players. So never mind. So that won't be it. I'm trying to think of a like, since they got Damian Lillard that's gonna be out for the year. Like, who can they get as a point guard if they don't get one in the draft? Um, Let me see something. Okay, they can get Jordan Carlson, but they don't need it. He's like a combo guard, but it's like 32. I don't know if that would be worth it, but okay, Walter Kessler got a team option, so who knows? Then they got Kyle Fikowski. They really didn't. I don't think they used them that much. So nope. let's see. Who would be a good point guard that's young and they can use? I think there's no way like the Hornets would do this, but it would be like a total shocker if they do. Um, oh, Justin Nurkic, he's 30. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was 30. No, they're gonna keep Grant Williams. I think, in my opinion, I think Charlotte would be fine. They just gotta hope some of these guys get better. Like before his injury, LaMelo Ball was like having the time of his life and up there, and he did get snubbed in the All Star starters. So that kind of sucked. Um, Seth Curry, maybe they can go for. I don't know. Um, okay, but that would be a guard, but not a guard that they're gonna uh let me just look at something. Although Denver, they got okay, they in the first apron, so okay. Oh well, they paying a lot for their starting four. So as you might have said, that's like what I would say 90 million, over 90 million between Murray and Kola Jokic. Then Michael Porter Jr. And Aaron Gordon. So it's like I forgot who their shooting guard. I think it's Christian Braun, but I don't even think they paid him. Oh yeah, just you got a team option this year, so 4.5 mil, 4.9 million. I'm sorry. Um. So yeah, and they probably didn't use Deron Holmes the second that much. Which could have been a good fit for us too. Okay, Russell Westbrook got a player option. He can opt out if he want to, but no, I don't think he'll be good enough fit for the Bucks. Like I said, I don't think they want anyone old, like older. Oh wow, I ain't know just. Oh yeah, that's the brother Aaron Holiday. That's still kind of young. Uh, Marcus Howard, PJ Hall. So yeah, they got a lot. In order to Demarcus Cousins because he was gone from there a long time ago, and Richard Jefferson, he's not even playing anymore. But then again, they got DeAndre Jordan, so maybe won a championship with them a few years ago, and maybe he'll play one more year with them. And plus, Denver got their bird rights, so no. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough call, but if y'all can comment below, like, is there any guards that point guards that the Bucks can go for in the off season, maybe for like a year rental or something? Y'all comment below and let me know. Keep the conversation going. Yeah, and it was another crazy thing too. They was talking about Jaya Wilson for Giannis. I don't know how that's gonna be affordable, but that's just me. Come on, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, and the Pelicans is not even in the first apron, so yeah, I don't think CJ McCollum would be the answer, or even Devontae Murray, although he's still kind of young. I don't think he'll be the answer either. So it depends like who they're gonna trade or try to get. Jose Alvario, maybe. Another center we should have got. Was playing well with them. Yeah. Okay. Effort Payton. Yeah, they got a lot of Oh yeah, Bruce Brown on the free agent, but Pelicans got bird rights on him. I thought he got Willie Hernandez. Oh, Hernandez. I can't even say it right. Jemiah Robinson Earl. Yeah, I forgot about at the moment they had Tony Snell for like a little bit because trying to get back in the league, or he probably was just like always there. Um, no. I'm having a hard time. They can get like who they can get like that's a decent guard that they can get. And yeah, there was another rumor too. How the Bucks is going to get like Trey Young. So that's going to be impossible unless they take Damian Lillard's contract and just have him like be out for like the most of the season, then come back. And although Trey's contract will be a little bit cheaper, and they got a lot of tax space, and to for them to get to the first apron, they'll probably have to spend like 48 million. So who's their free agents? Oh man, Clint Capella is one. Another one that the Bucks were that they was talking about the Bucks should get Karis LeVert, Larry Nance Jr., uh, Garrison Matthews. Oh yeah, we already know they let go of Wesley Matthews. He's done. He's actually did couple Bucks games just talking about the Bucks. So Jacob Toppin, okay. Yeah, right now I'm kind of stuck on like what point guard they should get that's a decent one and that can at least help them for a year. So they try to get a either they keep Ryan Rollins or resign him, and hopefully Kevin Porter Jr. keep his player option, or they can actually oh yeah, let's look at one more team before we end this. Okay, Kevin Durant got a year left in this contract, but oh wow, I think that would work if they decide send Damian Lillard to Phoenix, and yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that because it's bad enough they don't have that many guards in here. So all those three men combined like over 150 million. That's crazy. Um, I don't even know what center they could know. I wouldn't say center, but I don't know which. I don't know like what point guard the Bucks can go for in the off season. So maybe they'll find something diamond in the rough, or maybe they'll get like a player from the draft that's not signed. So that's a possibility too. Oh wow, Tyrus Jones is a free agent, 29. So maybe they can get him on a minimum. Yeah, they can always get Ty Washington back, which I don't know why they let him go in the first place either. But yeah, guys, this is the first. I'm actually stuck on point guards they can get in the off season. That's free agents or what they can get in the trade. So y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all think, like who they should go for it. Should they just wait to the draft to get like a point guard, or resign Ryan Rollins and hopefully they can keep Kevin Porter Jr. Maybe that can happen. But they really do gotta pay Gary Trent Jr. So I don't care how much, they just really gotta pay him. And do not resign Brook Lopez. either get a center from free agency or get a guard from the draft. It depends what you pick in the draft. So, hopefully they'll figure that out. So please like this video if you like it. Also subscribe to the channel. Try and get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So hopefully y'all can help us with that. And not just book content we talk about comic book movies and TV news, Milwaukee development, and also wrestling. So if you like that, you will like this channel. So please support us. We're going to try to do like some giveaways in 2026, and hopefully all that works out. Check out the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. Upcoming events in the Midwest, videos like this, and photos that we took at wrestling events and actually at Bucks events as well. Don't forget about checking over 2,700 videos and counting on our YouTube channel. And thank our sponsors, Mike and Robin Thompson, and also Midwest Wrestling Collectibles. So if you're interested in some like wrestling figures, wrestling DVDs, or VHS, there'll be ones you can go to. So look for Midwest Wrestling Collectibles on Facebook. So thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, you guys have a good one.